We hear that the National Identification Authority has been speaking to the media, trying to justify or give reasons why they need over 100 million Ghana cedis to re-register or take Ghanaians through the registration process for an identification card. Our reporter Nako Kwabla has been sitting through the press conference and will be joining us shortly to give us details of what the NIA authorities have been saying with regards to the National Identification Card. Nako, good afternoon and thank you for your time. You have been sitting through the press conference. Can you tell us why the NIA is saying that they would have to take us through the registration process all over again, and have they justified why they need that amount of money?
Well, let me first start by saying that the Chief Executive of NIA, Josiah Afel Koba, is addressing the press conference, but he has denied the report that they need over $100 million for a start. He's been asked the same question over and over again, and he's only given examples of what other countries like Nigeria have spent on such systems, but he's not putting a figure to it for now. And the other question as to why we need to re-register, he said the old system is kind of obsolete. Things are changing, and whatever we have now does not meet international standards. And what they are going for now, the new machines will be able to register, 10 fingerprints at a time, and it's faster. It can issue instant, cards, and the distribution is also very, very fast as well. It also has some special features, face recognition and iris added to this new system. That's why the NIA is going for it.
But with the issue of the cost, are they saying that they have not come out with any amount that we will be needing as a country to go through this process again? Because if he's saying the old cards are obsolete, certainly when we are going to do a new registration, we will need some amount of money. Has he given any new figure?
No, not yet. And he's still been asked the same question, like I said earlier, over and over again by the journalists. So hopefully before the press conference is over, maybe you put a figure to it, but he's not putting any figure to it. He's just saying what other countries have spent on such systems.
Has he been able to give reasons why they say that the new cards, or the old cards for that matter, are obsolete, with specific reference to the fact that it's barely 4 years old, and also the fact that they seem to be justifying that they didn't do due diligence in before undertaking that exercise?
Yes, journalists ask the same questions, and you will be surprised. They even ask that would he admit that they should be held accountable, and he said that they should be held accountable, but we should also bear in mind that they worked with what they were giving at that time. It's quite interesting, the answers that are coming from the executive director of the NIA, but more questions are coming up, and he's also saying that with this new system that they want to build an identity management infrastructure. They'll have zonal officers, and with this new system, they can actually, work with other institutions like the DVLA, birth and death, so that we have one card. We don't have multiple cards. But again, then the question comes, how much are we going to spend on this new registration? Because he's already given us the time. He said by November 2015, 15 million Ghanaians are going to have new smart cards.
So they certainly will be going ahead with the new registration.
New registration, yet again, we need to find out when we will start registering again, because even with the old registration, some people still have their sheets. Remember the sheets that were given to us when we registered?
Yes.
Yet they haven't received the cards.
Yeah, cards, yes.
So let's see how the press conference will end. Hopefully more of these answers will be coming out by the time.
Thank you very much, Nako Kwabla. She's my colleague sitting through the National Identification Authority's press conference and was giving us an update of what the head of the National Identification Authority has been saying. And one of the controversial issues surrounding this whole new card system is the fact that, well, there were earlier reports that the country needed about 100 million Ghana cedis to undertake the process entirely again. But the authority head says that it is false information, but is yet to give the amount we will be needing to undertake the new exercise. Stay with TV3. We certainly will keep an eye on this particular development and bring them to you